Hi everyone, welcome to our pick a card session. This is going to be whatever it is you need to know. What is your question? Okay, so what is it? If you could ask the universe anything, what's your question? And then decide if you want to pick pile 1, 2, or 3. So 1 will be my left, 3 will be my right. Okay, I have pre-shuffled the cards and laid them out. I have not looked at them. I did everything face down. I don't want to see them until it's time. But I do want to do the clarifiers online with you, just so you can see some shuffling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 clarifiers per pile. While I'm doing that, clear your mind, relax. Right, first, before you ask your question, you probably already have, but that's okay. Clear your mind. Take in a few deep breaths. Connect to your guides. Say hello. A couple deep breaths. Now ask your question again. See a number, 1, 2, or 3, or an image of what's laid in front of you, and choose that way. Go ahead and choose your pal. Beautiful. So I have 1 major arcana within the blue cards. I have 3 cards below. And then we're using the Crystal Vision as clarifiers. I'm going to take 2 for each pile. Okay, it stays over there. So pile 1 got 3 clarifiers. Okay, pile 2, 3 clarifiers. And look at that, pile 3, 3 clarifiers. So instead of 2, we're getting 3. I'm looking at all these colors together, and I don't know, I think it looks pretty. I like the jewel tones against the Crystal Vision, and then the navy, dark blue. I don't know, I like it. It looks pretty right now. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Let's start with 1. We have the Star. This is a card of hope. This is a card of manifestation, right? And I'm manifesting something. This is about not giving up. This is about, what am I manifesting? Well, I'm manifesting some type of dream. And it's the energy of, keeping faith, keeping hope. We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be in a general reading. Look at this. We have the 8 of Swords clearly in reverse. So we're keeping it in reverse. I like that. And hello, pile number 1. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. So I have a dream, okay? Something I want to manifest. It talks about the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles would be that. Let's talk about the 10 of Pentacles just for a second. 10 of Pentacles is about feeling good within my financial footings. feeling good within my home, having enough. You know, it can be of a dream status, you know, like having it all. Having it all. You know, combining families, combining income. I feel like some of you, that's what it is. You are about to, because the fear, like I dropped the fear. The Eight of Swords in reverse is beautiful. This is when, you know, even if I carry some fear, it does not stop me. I move through it. I have action. As the King of Wands is a man of action. This King of Wands is someone who's not going to think too long about it. You know, maybe he's already done that and now has become the King of Wands. You know, remember that. It doesn't have to be an actual person. It's the energy of the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is someone who's confident in his plan, okay, his or her plan. It's showing the dropping again of the fear, of the walls, of whatever it was that has held me back. And some of you, this is exactly what you've been asking for, to allow this anxiety and all that to leave, right? So that I can chase my ultimate dreams. Okay, let's take the clarifiers. I don't want to go too long. I mean, I could go on forever. You guys know that. But I don't want to do too long. Well, hello, Ace of Cups. So this is wanting love in that home. Page of Pentacles. And the Unknown card. So can I have it all? Can I have this Ten of Pentacles? Will it be mine? I don't know. Right, the Unknown card. Do you know what that tells me? This tells me that I need to stop focusing on the ultimate outcome. And I need to instead start to put my energy of manifesting this Ten of Pentacles to the beginning of it, right? I need to maybe surrender to the fact that I'm starting at the beginning, and that's okay, because it's the journey that you'll remember, right? It's a journey. This is a good journey. I'm heading towards abundance, okay? How and when I get there, well, maybe I just don't know. But maybe I'm not meant to know. You know, I'm creating this also. Let's not forget that. I'm creating it as I go along. Right? The lines are already there, and I'm just filling them in. I'm coloring in. It's up to me what colors I choose, right? Because the Eight of Swords right below that. Well, this is the action of stopping oneself from whatever is you're dreaming about, you want, you're fantasizing about, you're trying to manifest, however that is for you, right? At one time, there were walls around the progress, the moving forward, you know, but, you know, what the walls that are showing are the walls that you created. There may have been others, but what's showing are what you created, right? But this is letting go of that. These are the walls coming down. Look at that. The swords are just falling out now. Right? They're just falling away. And this King of Wands has something to do with it. And you know, I feel like, first of all, let me give you the sign for the Page of Pentacles. Could certainly be a younger Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Could also be of an earlier time, okay? But Page of Pentacles is also the energy of, much like the King of Pentacles, of going after something, of learning about something, right? Maybe I'm learning about the unknown. Maybe this is a spiritual journey, right? And I'm learning about that unknown. I'm seeking the answers. It's all wrapped around love, though. Okay? It's wrapped around love. And not just any love, by the way. Not just, I want someone to walk in my door, you know, I want a companion. No. This would be a great love, right? Because we already know that this is about the journey of getting to the Ten of Pentacles and the excitement, right? The putting the walls down, which I have, keeping faith, right? Being like the King of Wands, who is a man of action, a man of movement. Follows, why? Because he follows his intuition. Not the King of Swords where the mind is my direction. No, this is someone who uses their intuition. And listen, maybe some of you want to know who will be with me in this Ten of Pentacles. So what it tells you is release the idea of who, and move the energy or move your thought process into your energy, and how you would feel if you had your great love with you, and allow yourself to experience that even though it's not there. Let it fill you up. It will, if you can take yourself there, okay? And when you can take yourself there, then, my loves, what you manifest, remember, whatever I put out comes back to me. So whatever energy I'm manifesting in, that's what chances are it's going to show up. So if I'm, if I want love, I want love, I want love, but I'm down, 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 and I'm not trying to change, right? I'm not trying. Because that's all it takes is the trying. Then if something comes towards me, it's going to be of a lower vibration. It's not really what I want. Not really what your guides would want. So it's the flipping of that. And therefore, the arriving of it. Who? I don't know. Doesn't matter, because the outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. And you have the Ace of Cups here, which is about unconditional love, right? But here, if I'm seeking that, first I need to become it. I almost feel like if I become it, I'm guaranteed it. But who am I to guarantee it? Yet I don't feel like it is me guaranteeing it. So let's leave it there. Number one, wow. Okay, let's go to number two. Number two. Everybody just take a deep breath before we begin. Okay. Well, hello, lovers. What's going on here? I almost feel like it's February. Like it's Valentine's Day for some reason. Just because how we were talking about the love over here, and then bam, I have the lovers. Card of Gemini. It stands for a head over heart decision. Many of us will read this as a twin flame, depending on what supports it. Soulmate. Mirroring energy. It's also the energy of Mercury, as is Virgo. So you have that connection. Okay, and my sun sign's a Virgo, my moon is a Gemini. I'm double Mercury. So when Mercury goes in retrograde, hello, which it is right now. Okay, what's the lovers want to bring us? Are you kidding me? The lovers. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're talking about twins here. Okay. This is mirroring energy at its finest. We are one. Doesn't have to be a twin, by the way. Okay, I don't want people, matter of fact, I wish I didn't say that, because I don't want you to think just twin. This is someone who sees me for who I am, deep down, and I see them for who they are. Doesn't mean that's easy. No, that's sometimes the most difficult energy, right? Because they see me for who I really am. And good and bad, right? There's things I can't hide. And it makes me vulnerable. Whoa, vulnerable. Okay. Once I mess up a word, forget it. It makes me feel weak. That's really the word. It makes me feel weak. Like weak in the knees. Wow. Well, hello, Magician. It's almost like it's almost like these two pals are talking to each other. Like I may have two different lovers here, and I bet one lover said, I'm going to pick pal one, And the other lover said, I'm going to pick pal 2. Maybe you're together, maybe you're not together. Maybe you should leave comments down below. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but anyway. Hello, Ace of Pentacles. It's funny, after I did that reading, I thought, well, that was so beautiful. It's going to be hard to top that. And not that we're topping it, but we're certainly matching it, right? Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers, the Alchemist in the middle, which is the Magician. Again, it's the energy of manifesting something, right? But it's showing us that we do. Right away, it shows us that we do. Like the Magician is hard at work. This is you. Excuse me. This is you. Hard at work. Using all the tools from this long journey that you've been on. Right? The ups and mainly the downs. Which then, when I finish that down, it appears as a tool. It's magic. It appears as a tool to help me going forward. So what held me down now becomes my strength moving forward. Not only that, what you're manifesting is the Ace of Pentacles. This tells me this is something coming into your physical world. This is tangible. Excuse me. What is it? Well, it can only be a lover. I mean, we have 2 lovers here. Are both lovers manifesting? Chances are, yes. The energy, I don't want to say is exactly the same. But listen, what connects the lovers is the Magician. Connects it to that lover there, connects it to that lover there. It's funny, I just looked at this card, and I didn't know that it had, I didn't know that. But when I looked at it laying down, it's almost like I see a separation. It's like a separation. You know what it's reminding me of? I saw a movie, and it was about 2 different universes that were, sorry about Marley. I know some people get so pissed off when they hear a dog barking, but it's really beyond my control. And he says, "You're a beautiful dog," anyway. Anyway, it's like 2 universes that, are connected like that, and you have this one here and this one here. It's kind of what it reminds me of here. So, I know that there is distance, okay? Probably not for everyone, but there is a distance, there is a divide. Maybe there was a line drawn in the sand and someone crossed over that at one time. Maybe I want this person to cross over that line, right, towards me. I don't feel any negative energy, though, okay? I want to make that clear. So where my thoughts are at are not on previous pain, okay? I'm not manifesting from that. Magician is very active, and the Magician is producing the Ace of Pentacles. My loves, that's abundance in your world. And it's showing. Okay, let's look at our clarifiers. We have the Hangman, so not yet, right? This is something that's been on hold. Look at this. Oh my God. What a perfect day to do a reading like this. We have the Knight of Pentacles. To me, is guardian angel energy. This shows me that you're working alongside your guardian angel. Maybe you don't know that. Maybe some of these strengths that you're starting to find, you're like, wow, I didn't know I was capable of that, or look how I did get over that and I got over that. No, no. And by the way, it's like, we can say your spirit guides, and we invited your spirit guides in the beginning, at least I did. I always invite in the guides of anyone who could potentially show up anytime, even if it's 5 years from now, right? It doesn't matter. Whenever you see a reading, that reading was meant at that time. Okay, anyway. So, whatever the stall was, whatever the, I don't even want to say a block, because I don't feel like a block. I feel like more, it was time, a time period. Maybe so much time has gone by that it feels kind of impossible, or what am I feeling? I'm feeling like, it was life. It was the circumstances of life that maybe I didn't try to manifest this person before, or them me, whether I know them or not, right? Doesn't matter. It's not showing right now as someone of the past. This is showing what's coming in through your energy, right? Through your help of the energy and divines. So I have nothing to fear here. And by the way, there is no fear on the table. So there's no fear. This is a guided energy. So this is a forward flow, let's say. There is no need for resistance. And, it is showing that you needed some time, right? They needed some time, probably both of you. And I feel like it's more just about life circumstances, the cleaning up of my life and things like that. And then we have the Hermit, card of Virgo. So we have a lot of Mercury energy, and we're in Mercury retrograde right now. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it goes direct on the 20th. And, all of a sudden I'm seeing the 6-6, which is 12, and then I see the 1, and then I see the movement. So for some of you, this may be coming around, who knows, maybe December 21st, December 1st. I said December 21st. When I meant to say the 1st of December, but who knows. But I also have the energy of Mercury, so I have a feeling this is coming in waves for people, at different times, however, like in this same season. So we have the Hermit. The Knight of Pentacles is bringing in this Hermit energy. This could be a very spiritual time for you. This is connecting, again, on that very deep level, right? This is a level within the Hermit, because you both have this energy. So this is the energy within the Hermit where I connect so deeply, right? That's why it's unmatched. That's why it's hard to find someone to top that, so to speak, because the feeling is deep, so deep. But this is how it's meant to be. Because you have guardian angel energy saying this is how it was meant to be. This is how it's meant to be. And that is both beautiful and hard. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about how hard it is, because again, you both have the Magician. These lessons from your past have now become the tools that will help you just overcome something so quickly. Ace of Pentacles, on his way, in the form of the Lovers. I don't know what's going on with Marley. All right, beautiful. I'm going to leave that one there. I don't know. Okay. Number 3. We have the Strength card. Card of Leo. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. And look at this. We have the Four of Wands. So we have love everywhere today. Okay. Now we have number 3. We have you wondering, is this something, right? Can I have a committed relationship right now in my life? Am I ready? I feel like you're asking the questions of not only am I ready, but how will it look in my life? The energy is yes. Yes, you're ready. Doesn't mean you're completely healed, right? Because we do have the Four Swords here. This is a healing process, a time period. This is a pause. I got to take a minute. I got to heal the broken pieces in me. Connected to relationships, connected to how I love, will I love, can I love, will I find what I need, that type of thing. I know that because we open with the energy of you being in that healing process, okay? Doesn't mean I'm in my bed crying, anything like that. I'm going about my day, right? But what's happening, I bet, for many of you is you're seeing these little synchronicities, little signs that are positive, that trigger you, maybe to laugh, like something. I feel like your guides are here too, saying, you know, we're actively involved there. Like, some of you, it's like little things that make you chuckle. Maybe you keep tripping over your feet. You move something in place only for it to move again, and it keeps happening, and it makes you chuckle. I can't explain it. I don't know what happened. I'm just going to accept it, you know, that type of thing. So, and that tells you that, again, you're not alone. And the healing of these broken pieces will happen. You will forget. You'll forget about them. You know, you'll get amnesia over them because you're asking for more. I mean, it's with you asking the question here. A few of you might be connected to someone who may need your help. And I feel like it's a love interest, by the way, but I feel like you're questioning whether, do I give them the help? I'm not sure how. I don't know if it's a health issue. It could be financial, because I do have the Pentacles here. Anyway, so I feel like you're questioning, should I? Should I help them? What would that look like? What would that look like for me? That type of energy. So let's look at the clarifiers. Let's find out. Wow, I have the Ten of Swords. There's that King of Wands back. And I have the Page of Swords. Okay. I feel like for some of you, this is about an existing relationship. And I do feel like, you know, you may be questioning, do I stay? Do I stay? Do I leave? And the reason why you're questioning is because you feel there's better, I keep saying that word this month, better out there. I don't know if I mean that in that way. It reminds me of a country song all of a sudden, and I can't remember how the tune goes, but it's about find me a better man, something like that. It's two women who sing it. Oh my God. Anyway, I feel that song in this card. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, I wish I could. I can't even think of who sings it. But it's a really good song. I don't know if it's find me a better man or be a better man. And a dark-haired woman sings it, and she stands beside a blonde woman, and I think there are two guys in it too. And it's a country band. Okay. But I feel that so deeply, so I'm going to see if I can find it too and leave a link, because I feel like you need to watch that, listen to it. Anyway, because I do feel like it's, you know, and this may be, should I get back with someone who perhaps needs my help, but listen, I can't pretend that the Ten of Swords doesn't exist, right? It's here, right? It's one of these pentacles, right? One of the things I'm trying to figure out. But I feel like someone wanting to try, because I feel like someone, a apologizing for their actions, you know, and I feel like someone, this King of Wands, to be exact, I feel like this person did go through a healing process. I feel like they did have to overcome something. I do feel like they may have had quite a mouth. You know, it probably went both ways. You know, we have to claim our part, but I feel like this person could have been, you know, you felt like he stabbed you in the back 10 times, right? And then here comes the apology. You still feel that connection, right? You still feel that connection. And yet I do have this king in the healing process, and I do have this king having the ability to overcome. It's showing us that. He has the ability to overcome this, right? But I have to go through a healing process. I feel that he does, because I feel like his king is looking at this Ten of Swords and taking ownership of it, and then coming out with an apology, an explanation, that type of thing. And it is because this king still feels this connection with you. And hence, it comes back to you with, what do I do? What do I do? And it's funny because it's not really answering us what to do. But what it is showing is when we go through the healing process, right, we see this connection strongly, because here it is. And it is, the connection is also healing, right? It's healing itself. Don't forget, your guides are here. Your guardian angels are here. Now, I feel like where you come in is the question of, do I or don't I? Do I accept the apology? Some of you, this may be flipped, and you may be wondering, should I give someone an apology? Nonetheless, I see the Ten of Swords affected you both. Maybe one gave it because it's really under this King of Wands, but on top of how I'm reading you. So, you know, I feel like it affected me more because it came more from this person. I'm saying the King of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it does not have to be, and it also could be female. This can be an aggressive energy, right? This is someone who probably had an aggressive energy. You know, not really telling us what you should do, other than it is recognizing the connection. So I don't feel like I have, even though I have the Ten of Swords, I don't feel like I have anyone, you know, I want to say abusive. And let me tell you, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't feel like this person likes the way they acted. I see this person carrying the sword above him. It's like right above him. He carries that sword. Feels like I'm healing from it. Now listen, this may be someone who grew up in a home where the parents are like, "Argh," you know, there was aggression. Because I don't see love around this king. But I do see healing. And I do see his ability to overcome. So I guess what I would say is, you know, it's up to you if you want to hear it, listen to it. And listen, maybe this person hasn't come and said this to you yet, right? And I don't know if it's going to come by word, by email, by text, that type of thing. I feel more it would come by word. At least if it was me, I would speak it versus writing it, I guess. You know what I mean? And by the way, Mother Mary directly connected to this energy. You know, the healing of my children. The healing of my children. And I'm going to leave it there. And I want to thank everyone. Let me know what you think of these. This is my second one, I think. Maybe my third. So what I would love for you to do, if you would, is help me get it around, okay? That way I can do more. You know, if it doesn't get a lot of views, then, you know, I feel like people don't really want to see it. If you enjoyed it, please just share the crap out of it. I really appreciate it, and I really love you for it. I love you whether you did or not. What a reading today. I'm so glad I did this. Yeah, beautiful. It is like we're in the month of February. Have a beautiful time. Allow, be open to receiving if it's what you want, right? Because remember, you had the Magician quite a bit. Even as a collective, we can look at the whole total of the spread as a collective, right? That still, even if I didn't pick two, that energy is still here, right? It exists. I can absorb it, right? There's nothing that says I can't also absorb that. So, go have a great life. I love you guys. I will see you soon.